Welcome to MES e-learning channel. In this session, we are going to see how drama can be used in giving constructivist lessons. Now, we are aware of constructivist teaching. There are various steps to constructivist teaching, and drama can be very effectively be incorporated into constructivism. Now, constructivism is a social learning theory. Now, who is active in a constructivist situation? We all know that since it's a social learning theory, it is mostly the students are the ones who are more active, and the role of the teacher is that of giving a scaffolding or giving guidance to the students. So, the role of the teacher is from outside, whereas the activities are done by the students themselves. So, in such situations, drama becomes an excellent technique which can be used very effectively, because the drama gives various opportunities for the students to explore complex ideas and make connections between the various sub-themes or the various concepts that is presented to them. So, their experiences become more fruitful, or it adds on to their learning experiences. And the social environment also gives additional inputs, or it also develops additional values along with the development of the educational concepts and educational learning aspects. Now, if we look at teaching, now here the two scenario of teaching is given. One is that of the traditional classroom, and other is that of a social learning situation, or we call it as a constructivist learning environment. The first one, you see that the communication is unilateral, it is top down, it is from teacher to the student. So, one directional dimension knowledge that is being transmitted over here. Whereas in the social learning, we can see that there are three connections that is happening over there. So, one is the teacher to the students, the other is students to the teachers, and the third one is the peer interaction. So, there are three types of interactions that is happening in a constructivist setting. So, this is more fruitful, because more the connections, the better the learning that happens. Okay, now when we are using drama in a constructivist situation, what we are giving is, we are giving the ownership of learning to the students. That is, the responsibility of learning falls on the students. Whereas in another situation where the teacher is in charge, it is the teacher who is responsible for their learning. So, this framework allows for exploration, for discovery, and also it gives a direction to the students to how their learning experience should be. When teacher is teaching, there is only one type of learning experience that she provides, and that is from the viewpoint and perspective of the teacher. Whereas, when the learning happens from the student's perspective, the learning is from a multi-perspective view, because there is a lot of peer interaction, and there that learning becomes more permanent, more structured, and it is also more interesting to the child. That learning does not happen in a very confined manner, but learning happens in a more acceptable manner. Now, if you look at cooperative learning, some of the aspects about cooperative learning is that there is positive interaction between or interdependence between the students. Not only between the students, between the teacher and the students. Interdependence is different from dependence. Interdependence is where both the parties are sort of giving something to each other. See, when students are conducting a drama, like there may be some students who are very good at performing, there may be students who are very good at writing the drama, those who are good at making the costume, those who are good at making the stage preparations. Now, there is a good interdependence and a cooperation that is developed over there. In fact, it is a positive kind of proactive relationship that is being built over there. Whereas in the classroom, such kind of relationships only may be happening in the ground, definitely not in the classroom. Now there is also group processing. It is said that when you work in group, there is a kind of synergy that works. That is what happens in group processing. Then skills of listening and skills of human interaction. Individual responsibility. Now if you are playing a drama and if one person is not able to perform, the entire drama is affected. Or if the costume designer fails to give the right type of costumes, the entire thing fails. So there is a lot of responsibility on each of the participant in the drama. This does not happen in a regular classroom. Let us say homework, that is mummy's work, mummy will force you to do the homework. Classwork, the teacher will have to force you to do the classwork. But if you are playing a game, everybody is interested in that. If you are playing a drama, everybody will have to cooperate, otherwise their drama is going to fail. And thus the interaction that happens. So cooperative learning, of course constructivism comes under the cooperative learning techniques, and all these aspects of human interaction, human learning is utilized in cooperative learning techniques, which is also found of course in drama. Drama also is a technique which is very similar to the cooperative learning technique. So drama can be used as a creative collaborative learning environment where students can work together and construct their understanding of the concepts that is given to them. So the concept understanding happens from different perspectives. Here the role of the teacher also is there. It is not that the teacher is away, the students will play the drama. No, the teacher's guidance is also essential, and most importantly, as I said, this teacher is like a scaffolding to the entire learning process. That is, she gives the external support. So constructivism and drama, you can see both their objectives, both their procedures, they are very closely linked, and therefore as a technique of constructivism, drama has an important role to play. So drama can very effectively used for various constructive activities, and at different stages. See, it is not only at the higher classes, even in the smaller classes, role playing and drama is used. And this creates a sense of we feeling and a love towards learning. Okay, with this we are ending this session, students. Hope it was interesting and easy for you. Thank you.